Guys, just so you know, this review that you're seeing here on YouTube is a trimmed down, edited version of the longer form. If you want to see all the looks, all the critiques, every single last thought percolating in me and Bob the Drag Queen's ears and brain and mind, go to our Patreon. You can see the whole thing.
And not to be perfectionary about it, but it's really good over there. Monét, I need you to be very sensitive today.
Why?
Because I'm going through... As the president of the Tea Hive.
I had to say last night on social media, I was like, if Bob is nothing else, he is an extra ass nigga. I said, this is too much.
I was so annoyed. It was so upsetting. And what's most upsetting is I didn't necessarily, well, I can't, we can jump off the bat, but like, I didn't necessarily disagree with her losing the lip sync. It was just upsetting. We found out so much last night about Tamisha and her.
We did.
And her ride in this competition and what it means to be a person in who's recovering and trying to compete amongst these queen. Like, it was just so much. I was on an emotional roller coaster. Me and everyone.
Emotional roller coaster. Do you know who sang that song?
I don't. Who is it?
I don't either.
Oh my God.
I love this hair and this. You look very pretty.
Well, thank you. This is actually a wig I bought that did not work out. It was supposed to be a full wig, and it was just so bad. But then, old Bob put a wig on a wig.
Have you ever heard of Elf on the Shelf? This is Bob wig on a wig.
Yeah, exactly. I just put a wig on top of, my base wig I wear with everything. I just put a wig on it. And it really worked out. So I was like, I want to keep doing it, honey.
Kennedy made me a fierce. So I had like a foundation wig and Kennedy like refronted it. She like ventilated it. It's amazing. But I cannot get into this Bob fantasy of putting that down every time. And then I just can't get, I've tried. It's just not my zhuzh.
Did you have to glue this down?
No.
This is just on your head?
Yes, bitch.
Your shit don't work, girl. I could not, girl. If you pull this wig off, my eyebrows are coming off too, girl. My whole forehead's coming off.
This hair is by Edward Scissorhands. He's honestly so brilliant. I really enjoy working with him. He's fabulous.
All right, Monét. This is not Sibling Rivalry. This is not Sibling Rivalry, Monét. We got to hop to it. See, I'm the one keeping us on track this time. The girls are back in the workroom after the elimination. Fresh off the elimination, we just sent home Joey J. Which, by the way, we are 5 episodes in, and only 2 girls have gone home.
It's
so weird.
Yeah, it's the most.
So 5 in, and then here comes. But they're not. The drama's not over. I mean, they're still wearing the same clothes from the drama. Like, they're still in the same outfits that the drama happened in. You know what I mean? Right. So I'm like, girl, what's gonna go down? And then of course, someone had to be like, so are you guys still cool? There's always one person who has to mention the awkwardness in the room. The mini challenge is a full-on design. It's a full-on design challenge.
It really is, man. I think Team Got Mixed should have won. I love Got Mixed the most. I was gagged that she was able to get all that makeup on in that little bit of time, and I love the construction of the outfit. I did not like Tamisha and Elliott's. Tamisha and Elliott's was fine, but I like Team Got Mixed more.
So here's my little question. So in these little, what is up with RuPaul, these little quizzes? She's like, oh, you like disco? Bitch, name a disco song right now. Bitch, name one right the fuck now. She's like, name 3 disco songs. They can't have the letters Q, L, P, or O in them. And they have to come out between 1974 and 1975. Go.
And then they go to the dance rehearsal. The dance rehearsal is always very telling to me because, Bob and I have both done the show, and you don't, like, what you see on camera isn't, like, the full rehearsal. People always like, oh my God, that's it? You only got to do that 8 count? That's it? Like, there's, like, another rehearsal after that, but that's what you see. But, like, how you process choreography in that time, I think is very crucial. And we learned a lot about there too. And the fact that Tamisha is doing all of this with a fucking ostomy bag, like she's like wearing her dresses. So this whole time she's been wearing her undergarments, her tights and stuff, and she has a fucking ostomy bag on her. That is crazy.
It is wild. Now, I'm not sure what type of ostomy bag it is. There are several different types of ostomy bags, but that is like, my mind was blown.
Yeah.
When I find that
gag
she had
with
either like a urostomy or a colostomy or whatever bag. I mean, but also there's a part of like when you get the call to come on Drag Race, it's like you gotta go. If I was not 100% healthy, I would still go to Drag Race. Still.
Would you really? I think I would too, honestly. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I would.
But also it's interesting, like she really did not, because there's a lot of girls who go on Drag Race. And by the way, it is valid to mention your ailments on Drag Race, but she didn't tell anyone. Like, you remember when Madame LaCour had an ankle injury from like 9 years ago? She's like, my uncle, I hurt my uncle, and then. But Tamisha was like, no, I don't want no special treatment. I want to get treated like everybody else. That is wild to me. And I also don't. I mean, we'll get into the judging soon. Also, I'd have been mad if I'd have been one of the, because working at the Monster, I know that dance props are a big part of disco. There is one faggot with a tambourine. There's the tambourine queen. There's the one with the whistle. There's someone in the club with a whistle, blowing it on beat all night long. There is a 90-year-old homosexual with a flag in the background. There is a flag. Flags are real. There are people who have the balls on strings, and the balls glow up, and they're in the back spinning them. Like, these things are real. But I also would have been mad if I'd got this hula hoop or these flags. I'd be like, I want to dance. I don't want this fucking hula hoop. I'm mad.
Yeah, I agree. It is something else, but it could also be something that can help to elevate your performance and what you're doing. So I'm not completely mad at it. I guess it would be how you learn to choreo with it and how well you utilize it. And also, you see Rosé and Denali together, the most compatible pair because they're both dancers. Like, Denali's a dancer and Rosé dances as well. So they're nailing the choreo.
Why you do that? Why you do that? What's this? Whoa. What's this? Why you say dancers?
Well, I know Denali is like a train.
Can we rewind back and zoom in on Monet's hands for evidence?
First of all, it's not rewind back. It's rewind.
I want one of those footage that goes boom, and there's Monet going, dancer.
Both dancers. I was saying that because I know Denali is like a trained like dancer, and Rosé, I don't think Rosé is like went to like a trained dancing school, but she can dance. Is why I said that.
So one of our friends who watches Drag Race, and we talk afterwards, is like, she's just not like something about Rosé. He just does not like it. Like, he just is like, she's not like him on TV. But then RuPaul in the walkthrough was like, something about you is inaccessible.
I don't know that story. People saying that about Rosé. I think RuPaul is
Well, RuPaul said it.
Yeah, but RuPaul is saying he hasn't really seen her, and I think it's kind of like the Miss Cracker thing. Like, going in so guarded and trying to be perfect is like, it kind of fucks up a competition. It's not going to yield you a good result being super guarded and not being vulnerable on the show.
In New York City, that is not her reputation. She does not have a reputation for being perfect and coiffed and infallible. That is not the Rosé we know back in New York City.
And I get it, because people feel the pressure because they don't want the fans to read them or say that wig was ugly. So you want to like present this like perfect package, and we all want to look good on the show, but trying to strive for perfectosity is just not possible. Like, just be you, whatever that means.
Perfecosity. What?
Perfosity.
What? Not perfection. Perfosity.
Oh, anyway. Yeah, perfection. The challenge. These girls came and left their disco on the dance floor, honey.
I didn't like this challenge. Like, I would rather have a straight up dance challenge where it's like a bunch of dancing, which it was a bunch of dancing. But I don't know, something about the flow between the dancing and the scene cuts, it just didn't vibe with me.
I think the opposite. I think that it was by far one of the more interesting challenges we've seen in a while that's different from the norm. And also, I do think, though, that each scene, each pair, whatever, each group should have had more time. But with that, the group one with Candy, Gottmik and Tina Burner. First of all, Tina Burner not wearing a red, yellow, or orange wig. She looks beautiful. I love this hair. It was such a nice breath of fresh air. She looked great. I was like, girl, hold this energy. And yes, the outfit is red and yellow, whatever. But, you know, we're going to slack because she looks so pretty with the not cartoon fucking red, orange, yellow hair.
You would think that as soon as she's told, like, girl, this is your look, she'd be like, okay. But she's like, nope. When I say double down on the red and yellow hair, bitch, it's going to be red and yellow hair until the day I die. But I'm like,
and also, girl,
you know your brand,
with these
so
other two girls, she fucking Tina Burner, they did not hold a candle to how great she was. Tina Burner, she was just like a jolt of energy. She was so good. She moved well. Her outfit moved well. Tina Burner stole the show from Candy and Gottmik. She paid them dust.
Yeah, Gottmik clearly did not know how to dance. She just does not know how to dance. And also, Candy does this thing where when she's unsure, she just starts looking around. Like, Candy does not have the keep going. If Candy's off, she's like...
Like, bitch, are you looking for fucking Scooby-Doo villains? Girl, no. Focus on the choreo.
Yeah.
She's like...
Okay, let's talk about the hula hoop group. The hula group. So we have Tamisha Iman and Joy and Elliot with two T's.
Bob, I'm not being funny. I'm not whatever. When this started, first of all, Tamisha looked incredible. I fucking love this outfit and this hair.
Tamisha looked like she was 25. She was 25 years old. She was 25 years old. I was like, how does she look so young? It was crazy.
Yeah, she looks really good. And then I don't know and maybe I need to watch it again. I genuinely thought Tamisha did a good job in the choreo. I did not get all the stuff they were saying. But then later the judges, they like played it back and I was like, okay, maybe there. But I still like watching it. I was like, I literally wrote, I said, I love Tamisha's look. She looks amazing. I said, Tamisha, exclamation, exclamation, exclamation. She's killing this challenge. So maybe I just was not, maybe my shit was fucked up. I don't know what's going on.
To be honest, I thought so too, because she's like, they keep showing the point where she like holds the hoop and she's a little dead in the face and then does the arm thing, but I don't remember seeing any clips of her messing up any steps. I don't remember any clips of her doing anything. Like, I just don't think she did a bad job. And they were talking about, I mean, Elliot was also good, but I don't think Elliot was dancing circles around.
Me too. I was like, Elliot is fine. They were like, Elliot, I was like, and again, I'm not trying to hate on Elliot. Which, by the way, did you see that fucking link I sent you? Oh, I'm drooling. On Twitter. I sent it to the group chat with you and Jacob. A bitch.
Oh,
Candy
the
is
Instagram Live.
Yeah,
girl. So we'll talk about that too. Maybe that'd be another Patreon exclusive because that is too juicy. I can't even, girl. I know.
I gagged.
Even.
Yeah, I didn't think Elliot turned it out like that.
Also, thank you everyone who joined our Patreon last minute because of our. We really thank you so much. Just thank you. I also love when sorry to go all the way back, but during the mini challenge when RuPaul's like, you know about sucking, Simone goes, "Show do." You know how to suck. Sure do. And by the way, you know the fans are gonna get off the bat right now. You know the fans are already gagging that we're in drag.
Oh, gagging. They're like, what to what do we owe the fucking pleasure?
And also not they'd be like, oh, someone decided to care. And I'm like, okay, all right.
Bob, I'm obsessed with this hair. I'm like obsessed. I literally can't stop watching. I'm like obsessed.
Do you really like it? That's so, I love that you like it so much.
I love it. I want one. It looks so good.
So classy. All right, let's go to these looks, shall we? Tina Burner.
Oh God, here we go.
This hair is offensive. It's offensive. I'm offended. I'm mad and I'm offended.
Someone said they would have a little black dress category, and Tina Burner would incorporate red, orange, and yellow into it. Like
Candy Muse. I think this looks great. I think she looks. I did not agree with Carson that I was distracted. I think it actually framed her face really nicely.
Yes, 100%. Yeah, and
I
also,
also think this is the
speaking
best
of
her
her
makeup's
face,
looked all season.
I was about to say her face. She looks stunning. I was like, the fucking light shone on her. I was like, oh my god, Candy looks beautiful. I thought she looked gorgeous. I love this outfit. I love that she had the hanger with the smaller one. And people online were reading her saying, "Oh, I see that you're copying Aja," especially when you talk shit about her. And she was like, "No, duh, y'all don't get it. Like mother, like daughter." I'm like, okay, good. That's nice that she's paying reverence to her mama. But do you think that was a real intention, or she?
Well, also, I mean, okay, first of all, they're both doing a Comme des Garçons knockoff.
Yeah.
So it's not like Aja made up the idea of doing a like that. That's weird. They're just both referencing a designer. Anyway, so Gottmik, who's wearing Marco.
Love this. I fucking loved it. I thought this was a great take on the category. I would never have thought of this. I love that she is, bitch. But also, Bob, when you see skinny ass queens like this, don't you be like, "Fuck you," bitch? I could never. I would never.
What in a million? Bitch, hell to the no. I mean, it do take nerve, and actually, if I had a body like that, it would not take nerve. It would just be like, bitch, my DM's about to blow up. My DM's about to blow up. Well, you know what?
Well, Bob, you know, I tried it on season 10. That fucking black sequin outfit I wore. I was like, oh, let me give body positivity. Let me show my body, girl. I literally to this day have not been able to watch that runway because I feel so uncomfortable on watching it. Yeah, I think Gottmik looks amazing. I love this concept. This is dope.
Let's talk about Missy Piles.
Squarespace. Terrible.
Elliot.
Boo, she looks terrible. This hair is ugly. I do not like this dress.
What?
I hate this. I hate it.
Shots fired. The only thing I don't like is this hair. That's the only thing I don't like. I think this dress is cute. She's taking it a little too literally. She's not even trying to think out of the box. But I think the dress is so cute.
Basic. It's so basic.
Okay, let's talk about Olivia Lux. Now, here's what's going on. Her face is so beautiful that this dress is basic.
It is basic. I agree. People were raving on it online. I was like, am I missing something? But it was like,
I think
fine.
Because I saw people on Reddit being like, that dress is basic, but she looks gorgeous. Okay, Rose, what's good, Mo? What's your friend doing?
Talk about your friend, girl. First of all, I mean, I like the concept of this dress. I love how the gray outlines the black dress to give like that nice silhouette. And I think this could be really fierce and really fashion. I don't know I think it's the makeup and the hair that makes me hate it. I don't know. I honestly don't know why I don't like it. And that's so weird. I don't know why I don't like it.
You can create any shape you want, and she still isn't, like, you could cinch your waist with the tool, but she's still not doing it. It barely goes in.
Yeah.
It could go all the way to the belly button if she wants it to. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Also, she looks like a maxi pad. Like it looks like a black maxi pad. I also don't love the bulb, the hair that's just a big bulb.
Yeah, I don't like the hair.
All right, let's look at Simone, who's doing a RuPaul reference.
Simone will be greased up if Simone was like, oh, y'all niggas not gonna catch me without 18 pints of Aquaphor and cocoa butter and baby oil pound slathered over my skin. I was like, she better work.
And if you do catch her, you won't be able to hold on to her. I don't understand why she would do this hair but not do the rest of the look.
Oh, I don't know. I don't even know this. Where is it? What's the whole look? What type of RuPaul?
The hair is a reference to RuPaul's Back to My Roots.
Oh yeah, it's not. It's something. It's like a pink something or the other. I think doing the hair is fine. I don't think she needs to do the whole thing. I think this is fine.
What is the strongest look for you?
I'm going to say Candy Muse.
I'm going to give it to Gottmik because I think hers is the most out of the box. It could literally fit in a shoebox. And it was the one that I was like, oh my God, I never would have seen this coming. You know?
Yeah, I can see that. Okay, who's your weakest look for you? Elliot. I got mine. Bitch, Ellie, the fuck it.
I'm gonna give it to Rosé.
Really?
Yeah, I gotta give it to Rosé. This look just does not work on almost any level. The look just doesn't work. It doesn't.
What
look
is her
nice.
obsession with Tool? It's like her third time she's used Tool, and it's also Tool outlining her body. Have you noticed this?
Yeah, maybe. I mean, apparently she thinks it looks nice. I guess.
Apparently she likes fucking crime scenes. She just wants to always outline her fucking body and everything.
Right?
Well, you know what? A lot of fans are calling this show out. They're like, so last episode, Candy and Tamisha had an argument, and then now they're in the bottom of this episode. I don't like this. I see what y'all are doing. And I will say, that is very peculiar that they happened to have an argument last episode, and Candy was not, to me, the worst, nor was Tamisha, and they ended up in the bottom. Like, to me, honestly, I think the bottom should have been Gottmik and Utica, in my honest opinion.
Gottmik?
I thought... In the challenge, she was very bad in the challenge.
We have so much to talk about. But also, Gottmik had a really great runway. Her runway was like one of the best up there.
This is
that
true.
really has to give you some points. Which I'm gonna also say, I don't think Candy should have been in the bottom because her look was also really great. I don't even know who to put in the bottom. I do think that Drag Race is probably more known to drag out drama for several episodes and then put you against each other. Like with Coco and Alyssa, they did it for like 5 episodes and then put them in the bottom together. And then with Sharon and Fifi, they did it for several episodes and then put them all together. Did it with Fifi and Alyssa, several episodes. So I don't think that it is
Derek and Bob.
Drag Race. Yeah, Derek and Bob. We had drama for several episodes. Then the bottom together. So it does. I think the fans might be a little off on that one. It is more Drag Race to do it for a while and then at the very end put them against each other.
Wait, so who would you put in the bottom, bitch? Who would you put in the bottom?
Okay, let me think hard about this. In terms of who I think didn't do a good job in the challenge, I agree that Candy, Mick, and Utica were the worst ones in the challenge.
Yeah.
I think that Mick had a better runway than Candy. So maybe either Mick and Utica or Candy and Utica.
Yeah, but definitely Utica should have been down there. I definitely think Utica.
I'm also glad that I don't have to do I'm glad that judging this is not part of my job because that shit would stress me out.
Well, Bob, people are rumoring that you're gonna be the next when RuPaul retires to that fracking ranch in Wyoming. You're gonna be RuPaul, and then Michelle has to go by default, and I'm gonna be your Michelle. So we have to make these decisions.
I don't think World of Wonder is interested in putting me in charge of the. I'm not even getting the call. All right. How do you feel about the lip sync? Who do you think won?
I think Candy won. Candy's doing a really good job. She's really emoting. Also, this song I fucking love this song. Blue Cantrell is a stunner. This is great, and I think, but Candy Muse turned it.
Goodbye, Tamisha Iman. I am still the president of the Tea Hive. She's so great. And imagine if she heals even more and comes back on All Stars like fucking Kennedy Davenport. Like flipping and shit.
Girl, I would gag.
Girl, that would be crazy. All right, well, thank you everyone for watching us. Peace.
Bye, guys.